Hello analyzers, my name is Giovanni Perez Mendez, host of Cartoon Analysis. In this video I will be reviewing and theorizing about the Rick and Morty Season 3 trailer. Let's get into it. Opening to the beginning, Morty looks as if he's preparing for a job interview. After Rick's arrest back in Season 2 and his parents' divorce has changed his thoughts and mental health to the point of supporting himself more. But part of it could have been the pills he ate provided by the Galactic Federation in the Rick Shank Redemption episode that enhanced his well-being. Rick has put his mindset inside a pickle while Morty doesn't seem to be amused. This scene connects to the storyboard clip of him fighting off a horde of rats as a pickle with rat limbs and brain all connecting to his current body. He probably transferred his mindset to a pickle using the mind-switching device and dream alterer from again the Rick Shank Redemption episode. In this scene, we have Morty and Rick heading to a dome city, which looks very similar to the place Unity lives in. Surrounding is a forest of different shades of red and pink trees. We then have supposedly Morty and Rick riding with a gang towards a certain destination. After digging up the dead graves of another set of Rick and Morty, Summer and Morty have retrieved the portal gun of the dead Rick that actually belongs to the dimension they currently are in. This is the Rick Shank Redemption episode, which is Season 3, Episode 1. Morty is then seen strangling a person with a steroid-like arm while Rick is looking through different bottles of what looks to be probably vaccines and cures. While Morty's right arm being bigger than his left, Rick is probably trying to find a way to return it back to normal. Summer, Rick, and Morty are all jumping out of a dimension they were previously in very suddenly while Rick has a device in his hand. Could be running away from a horde of enemies. What they were escaping from back to their own dimension leads to a number of possibilities. We then have Rick and Morty with gang members again getting food in a sort of buffet line. These are the same gang members that are from the clip Rick and Morty are riding with previously from this trailer. Rick jumps out of a toilet as a pickle wearing rat body parts and scuba-like gear, all connecting to the first part of this trailer along with the sneak peek storyboard clip as Rick is fighting off rats. This scene is very unknown other than the part Rick and Morty are being prepared to be killed or eaten by a creature, while on the top left is a skeleton figure with a piano in front of it. From the Rick Shank Redemption episode, the SEAL team of Ricks come to assassinate Rick before being used for top secret information are all breaking into the Galactic Federation headquarters. Connecting to the scene of the dome city that looks like Unity's home is clone Rick and Jerry riding on a roller coaster, while the clone Rick has a rip in his clothing with a bloodstain. Summer is a clone that she's either controlling with her gear or just by speaking to it, is ready to attack the alien Rick is currently speaking to. The alien is most likely from the Galactic Federation, as it being the same kind of bug-like creature. This scene looks like they may try to bust Morty out of a headquarters and at one point meet up with Phoenix Person, judging by all of the setup. From the Rick Shank Redemption episode and all the clips from this trailer connecting to it, Rick is preparing to kill another Rick who is a betrayal. A clone of Morty is then seen strangling the real Morty while inside Rick's ship as it is crashing all over their house. Again, from the Rick Shank Redemption episode, Jerry is terrified after seeing an alien he worked with being killed right in front of him. This takes place as the Galactic Federation collapsed. Connecting to all the Pickle Rick clips and scenes, Rick is fighting off the rats with his mindset still inside a pickle. Rick and Morty are then with a number of different monsters while a dead creature is hanging above them as they are all watching. From the Mad Max episode, which will be in Season 3 with all the different gang members, Summer puts a creature out of its misery while Rick and Morty watch. This scene was dark since Summer was not at all hesitant. Rick and Morty are then being called for a mission, but Rick, being the self-righteous person he is, doesn't want Morty to enter it since he always just wants to find his own adventure. Another from the Rick Shank Redemption episode in Season 3, SEAL Team Ricks are killing off all the enemies from the Galactic Federation before destroying Rick's first body. Fixing Summer to go back to normal, Beth and Morty try using different machines, which one causes her to increase in size, but at least it brings her back to normal self from whatever unknown reason. While Summer is watching a show, a clone Rick is thrown inside the real Rick's house after fighting the real Rick. This connects to Morty's clone that the real Morty was fighting earlier in this trailer. During the time of working on fixing Summer, a nosy neighbor checks on Beth and Morty, and afterwards gets yelled at by Morty, probably because the neighbor looks a lot like Jerry. Connecting to all the scenes of the Dome City Unities from the clone Rick and Jerry are again riding on the roller coaster while the clone Rick has his blood stain and a rip in his shirt. In another Pickle Rick scene, Rick is running away from a secret service while being shot at. From the Rick Shank Redemption episode is another scene as Summer and Morty are trying to escape Conroy, a robot built by the Galactic Federation, who is trying to retrieve the portal gun dug up by Summer since all the other portal guns have either been confiscated or destroyed. Then a monster is running towards Jerry after the roller coaster he was on with the clone Rick was destroyed. This connects again to Unity's Dome City and all the other roller coaster clips. A robot clone of Rick appears with weaponry and aims at someone or something in the background while being the same Rick that was with Jerry. The real Rick as a pickle then sends an explosion signal out to the Secret Service that was trying to track him down and kill him, kills them all off. And at the very end, Rick and Morty are then running away from monsters while green goop is on them, which would explain them being green in other previous clips. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Leave a like and comment down below to show your support and opinions. Anyways, thanks again and peace out.